Hi everyone, and welcome back. Now consider this. As we've discussed, food is made up of chemicals, and chemicals are made up of separate elements. All life on this planet exists because of approximately 25 primary elements. Now without them, again, we simply don't exist. Now just a few, for example, which we are all familiar with are carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. The combinations of these primary elements and the sun's rays, can't forget the sun's rays, give us every type of food that we need. For example, oxygen we breathe in, but oxygen and hydrogen combine to form water, while carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen combine in different ways to form the different fats that we all eat. Now, all of the correct chemicals in the form of nutrition are necessary to make our body work. For example, the minerals magnesium, calcium, and potassium, the B complex vitamins, and essential fatty acids are crucial for the development and functioning of the brain, nerve connections, and the regular beat of our heart. Now the problem is that if any of these chemicals are deficient in our body, our nerves will be sensitized and even damaged, resulting in a highly activated stress response, which means poor sleep and our heartbeat could be all over the place. And that can lead us into issues of mental and emotional imbalance, and the list grows. Now at the extreme end, without the correct chemicals that only come from the food we eat, humans simply die. Now, pharmaceutical medications cannot put these minerals and nutrients back inside our body. Only we can do that. Now, just for interest, the university medical degree does not include training in nutrition. Wow. Fortunately for us, by eating the correct foods and consuming specific supplements, which means they supplement our normal diet, we can put them back and keep them well stocked. And get this, studies prove the positive changes can begin immediately. That's good to know. Now, every nutrient made up of chemicals requires other specific nutrients to be available before our body can even absorb them. For example, without adequate vitamin D from the sun's rays, our body simply cannot absorb magnesium, calcium, and potassium that we all need. And our body ends up being deficient, even though we're consuming plenty of them. Now, when the process is working correctly, magnesium, for example, then goes on to be involved with over 300 additional crucial functions. Now, that's a lot. And it turns out that vitamin D3, or the effect of the sun's rays, is critical in several thousand more different functions. From hormone manufacturing to hormone transport, mental health stability, immune system operations, which means cancer eradication and other infections, gut bacteria survival, and nerve message transportation. Now, these are just some of the many examples. Now, just a reminder, for specific reasons, 80% of the population of any modern society, including our own, are borderline deficient in magnesium, vitamin C, and vitamin D3, the sun, for starters, and all for the same well-documented reasons. And all of those reasons which we have talked about, which includes the previous videos, are why nutrition is considered as one of the important foundation stones for good health, not just all humans, but every creature on the planet. Okay, that was short and sweet, eh? Enough for today. Food for thought, I hope. Get it? Now, in the next video, I'll tell you more interesting things about elements of nutrition that can have a huge negative impact on us all. If we know, we can do something about it, right? Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.